Good evening, everyone. Hope you've had a good time at the session and that. So, just to give you a brief introduction about myself, my name is Muhammad Aftab Alam, and I've been associated with PSF for the past 1 year. Uh, the main reason that I got associated with PSF was I like to play cricket, I like to play football, and that is what actually attracted me. So I joined the PEP program as a volunteer, started participating in the events that we used to conduct, and then eventually the leadership team, they, I think, put their trust in me and have given me the opportunity to lead the program named Job and Career Guidance that we look forward at. So I believe our president and my colleagues have already taken you through what we do as part of the Job and Career Guidance program. So it's just a brief overview. It's just an introduction about what we do and call to action basically for people who've attended today to join us and support us in whichever way they feel to do so. So, basic introduction about us is that we are an intermediary, I can say, between job seekers who are freshers or people who have experience, as well as who are looking for a job change or who are having a mid-career crisis. What we do is we act as an intermediary between job seekers and people who are seeking guidance for their career, and with our networks of HRs and uh, basically try to connect them through us so that people who are looking for jobs, they get placed into a good company, good organization and start their careers. And for people who are looking for a job change, they get the correct guidance from the experienced peers that we have at PSF and other networks that we are connected to. So that is a brief introduction about what we do at Team JCG. And moving forward to the core responsibilities, or you can call them objectives of the team, we've divided them into sub-verticals. There are four major verticals. One is the HR Connect, which is the most important vertical because that is where the Team JCG connects with HR representatives of different organizations to build a network wherein we get information of any new opportunities available in their organization so that we can then reach out to potential job seekers and connect the organizations as well as the job seekers to get them placed. The second sub-vertical that we have is the interview clinics. So here what we do is once we get to understand the requirement of what the organization or what the employer wants from the potential candidates that will be shortlisted or hired for the role, we derive a plan and basically educate, or you can say teach the candidates how to get interview ready for that particular role via these interview clinics, and also the basic CV creation and communication skills are provided in the interview clinics through this vertical. And the third vertical, which of course is our recruitment drive, we use our office, which is at Mehdipatnam, to conduct drives, or if the employer wants the drive to be conducted at their organization, at their office, we are welcome to do that as well, and we have done that previously. So that is our third vertical, where after the HR Connect and the interview clinic, the candidate is ready to go ahead and complete the interview process. And then the fourth sub-vertical that we have is the social networking platforms that we have. So we basically have 13 WhatsApp groups, which have around 3,000 people, 3,000 job seekers, wherein we post regular job updates, probably I can say every day, so that whoever is interested and whoever can relate to that particular job can apply for that role. And if the job employer is actually collaborating with us, then it becomes very easy for us to go ahead and connect with the job seekers as well. So these are our four verticals, and the process flow, I think I've already explained it while explaining the verticals. First comes the HR Connects, where we connect with the HR of the organizations and build a good network. And basically, I can say, sign kind of a memorandum of understanding with them to ensure that whenever they have vacancies at their organization, they reach out to us and we take it forward and roll out surveys or invite candidates to come and go ahead apply for these roles. And before the interview procedure, we kind of conduct an orientation session by our experts who give them a brief overview of what the role is, or we invite the HR representatives from the organization to give a brief introduction about the organization, to give a basic overview of what the role is about and what they expect the candidate to do. So all that happens in the second phase of our process flow. The third phase is again the drive, the actual day of when the interview is completed. And then the last part that we do is we assist the candidates to ensure that they receive the job offer letter. If they're selected for the interview, we are in touch with them until they receive the offer letter and until their date of joining is announced. And just to share a success story, I just received a message, I think half an hour ago, where one of the candidates who was recently placed stated that he's received his date of joining and will start working from Monday. So that is how our networking works. And a few success stories. These are some basic snippets of what we did. This was a recruitment drive, a mega recruitment drive, wherein we received a lot of response, and there were a lot of companies involved in this drive, and we saw great participation and a lot of people getting hired as well. So it's just a basic overview of what happened on that day. Moving on to the next slide. The ask from you guys, the getting involved part. So I just take my example. When I was given the responsibility of taking a JCG leads role, so what I did is, because I was interested as part of my organizational structure, I was a manager at my organization, and the feeling that you get when you assist somebody and that person is succeeding in their career, I believe that is the best feeling that you can get. And because this role also gives something similar kind of joy to me, I've taken this up, and I believe we have a lot of people in the hall today who would like to get connected in one way or the other with PSF or with JCG. So the first thing, because we conduct interview clinics, and there are a lot of domains, it doesn't have to always be an IT domain. So we need experts, or we invite experts to give their expert opinion of how an interview is conducted in their particular domain. So we can have candidates registering for these interview clinics, and you can lead these interview clinics, and you can share your experience as part of your organization or as part of your journey in the organization. The second way that you can get connected with us is the HR connects. So if you're an HR and you're in this hall, please feel free to reach out to the JCG team, and we can collaborate, and ensure that we are creating opportunities for freshers and people who want to move and are looking for new jobs. The third part is where you can volunteer at our job drives or volunteer with our organization. It can be anything. It can be very simple as just collaborate on the day of the drive and assist us in ensuring that the process is smooth. So I thank the leadership team of PSF for giving me this opportunity to share a few pointers about the JCG team, and I thank the audience for patiently listening to me and patiently being so engaging. And I believe that we've achieved our motto, which is on the board today. That is engaging minds. I think the previous session we were able to engage everybody's minds, and hopefully we'll be empowering success as well. So thank you guys. Thank you for your time.